When people say to me, Marcus, how did you become part of the bisexual community? I always tell them this story. When I was a teenager, I was gay. I was only attracted to men. I was desperate to make sure no one found this out. But through my O levels, A levels, going off to college, I was completely gay. I went to college in London, discovered the queer scene, pubs and clubs, nightclubs, got a boyfriend, dropped out of college, came out to my parents as gay, which was a story for another time. And then, after a few years, started to find that I didn't quite fit in, that something had changed within me and I was different. I wasn't just attracted to one gender. And I knew there was a word for this, and the word was bisexual, but I felt completely alone. I couldn't come out to my gay friends as bi. I couldn't come out to my straight friends as bi. Who would accept me? Being bisexual was clearly the worst thing in the world. And it got better because I realized I was falling for a myth. I was making an assumption that I was the bisexual and not just a bisexual. What if there were other people like me? I'd never seen anything advertised as a bisexual bar or club. I'd not seen any flyers or magazine listings for bisexual nights at any of the gay venues. But maybe there was something out there. So I rang the local lesbian and gay switchboard and I said to them, "Hi, I don't know if you can help me. I think I might be bisexual. I'd really like to meet some other people who are bisexual and find out if the experiences I have in common with anyone. Is there any sort of group that meets in London?" And the man on the phone said, "Yes. Yes, there is. There's a group that meets in London. It also meets weekly. And it's even on tonight. It's on a Friday evening." I said, "That's brilliant. That's fantastic." And he said, "It is, but..." And I wasn't ready for this because I hadn't encountered the organizational attitudes to bisexuality at the time. "It is," he said, "but before I can give you the details, it would be wrong of me not to make sure. Why do you think you're bisexual and not gay? Don't you know it's easier to just admit that you're gay rather than pretend you're bisexual first? You don't have to say you're bisexual as a stepping stone just because you're scared of being gay." He knew nothing about me. We hadn't talked about my history. So I said to him, "Well, I've been gay. I've been gay for years. I've had boyfriends, casual partners, come out to my parents. I've been as gay as you please. But now I think I might be bisexual." "Oh," he said to me, "maybe you're making the reverse journey. Lots of straight people go straight bisexual gay. Maybe you're going to go gay bisexual straight." I said, "We'll see. Give me the details of the group." And he did, thankfully. And I went along. That very night, 6 months later, for the first time. And I found that there was a bisexual community. And I hadn't found it because I was looking in the wrong places. It wasn't upstairs in a pub or at the back of a nightclub. It was in a community centre. Because the gay pubs wouldn't put on bisexual nights or host bisexual events. It was in a community centre with tea and coffee and bean bags and a big discussion about what it's like being bisexual, about the difficult attitudes people have towards bisexuality, about how we could make our own community. Yes, there are other great things about bisexuality, like not having to police yourself over who you find attractive in case they might be the wrong gender. But having a community of people who are on the same page as you, regards to sexuality, is a revelation. Being able to make friends, form relationships and bonds socially without worrying what's going to happen when they find out your secret, that you are a bisexual person. In the years since, I've met thousands of people who were bisexual, formed lifelong friendships, got partners, become married, and none of that would have been possible if it wasn't for finding a community of people who were just like me. If you've not found the bisexual community, then reach out and look. It's there. You've just been told not to go find it. The last year has been a bit weird with the pandemic, but most of the groups have just moved online. They're all on Zoom now. And as things start to open up, people will start to meet up again, but in coffee shops, in community centres. The bisexual community is there, if you can allow yourself to look for it. And that, for me, is one of the best things about being bisexual. And if I'm going from gay to bi to straight, then, well, the phase has currently lasted 30 years and shows no sign of stopping. That's it for today. Just a quick video. Please do like and subscribe to help more people find our content. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.